Let's go. This is nothing more. Valhalla, Too Young to See for Hellsy. I haven't heard it. Let's do it. Trying to make sure I'm on the right one. All right. Yo, what up, Yoms?
I was younger, I found and planted a seed. The very next day, expecting a tree over me. When I went back home, 20 years had passed and I couldn't believe what I had done was standing over me. Some people's minds just aren't worth changing. Some people's games just aren't worth playing.
Oh, I have, Xander. It's unbelievable.
Mine ain't always worth saving. I was just too young to see. I was just too young to see.
Derek, that's sick.
From the nest and into a dream.
It's a super unusual song.
Like fruit from the tree, it changed what I believed.
I loved the intro section of the song where he said, when I was little, I planted a seed and I thought that the next day there'd be a tree, you know, because it's like that thing when you're young and you just don't understand, and it's like things take time, you're impatient, and you're just like, where's my tree? But then he came back 20 years later and there was a tree, and it's like, oh my God, like I did this, and the value of that and making a difference like that. I loved that as a concept. And then the song just immediately went from like that beautiful sentiment into like, some people play games and they suck, and just, like don't be around those people. It's like, okay, we took a turn. Benny just saw these guys with Dance Game Dance last week. I could not make it. There were 2 events that week. Ben went to 2. No, there were 4 events. Ben went to 2 and I went to 2. And in retrospect, dear God, take me back in time so I can go to the other 2. Wait, they didn't play the DGD show? Oh, I thought they did. But yeah, I really, really wish that I had gone to see DGD and Froth and Fury. Visa issues. No, they drug tested him. USADA didn't let him play. I've seen him. Dude's a beast. Oh my God. Guys, what is the, like, one of the most famous rock bands of all time I've explained this many times. I started with Offspring and Korn, and I never went back, right? What is that, like, one of the biggest bands, literally, of all time, one of the most famous songs of all time, and in the beginning, it's, like, something about, like, men on their white horses or something. That this dude's voice very much reminds me of, like, an old school, like, thrash metal, one of the biggest bands ever kind of bands. Very old school sound to his voice in metal.
Change, a time to plant a seed, a time to rip it out, a season for truth and a reason for doubt, when to fight and when to run, knowing when to speak and when to bite your tongue. There's a time to heal and a time for blood. There's a time for fire.
Dude. Hellsy, I'm talking about like 70s. These guys do the strangest instrumental stuff with effects and bends and just wild.
Let yourself go.
Okay. Alright guys, let's all meditate together.
In the faith that you'll arrive back all in one piece.
Okay. I can do that.
It's all right.
Okay. Thank you for reaffirming.
There's nothing else you need to do.
Oh, all I have to do is let myself go.
Now look.
Okay.
Do you know what you're doing?
Letting myself go. You said it's all I need to do.
You're trying to hold yourself together.
No, I let myself go. I know I'm going to come back. I trust
As
you.
if your skin weren't strong enough to contain you.
It's good. It's good skin. Valhalla, Too Young to See, from Nothing More. Very inspirational at the end there. This guy's lines have been used in Architect songs. Maybe they used better lines. I don't know what to tell you.